Have you ever experienced a terrifying incident on the highway? The incident I'm about to tell you about happened on the highway. Every time I tell this story, I relive what I experienced behind the wheel that night. If you're used to long road trips in America, you know that some highways aren't just asphalt. Some hide things. Around 1:30 in the morning, I was traveling on the highway from Nevada to Utah. The road was straight, the sky was full of stars, but there wasn't a single light around. The radio wasn't working, and unfortunately, my cell phone had no reception either. But that was normal. You could drive for hours in this area without seeing anyone. But what was strange was that I saw the same sign 3 times. The first time, I didn't notice. The second time, I thought, I must be driving slowly. But the third time, I started to feel uneasy. I checked the trip computer. It showed I had covered 80 miles in the last few hours. But according to the sign, I still had 2 miles to go. The asphalt illuminated by my headlights seemed to end at a certain point, like a black void. Then I noticed a rest stop on the road, an old-fashioned rest stop. Dim lights, an empty parking lot, an old truck, and a white sedan. I wouldn't normally stop, but I felt a strange urge. I felt I had to stop. I parked the car and turned off the engine. The moment I turned off the engine, I noticed how quiet it was. No insect sounds, no wind, not even a car passing by in the distance. It was as if the world consisted only of this parking lot. As I walked toward the restroom, a man got out of the white sedan. He was wearing an old jacket. His face looked tired, but the strangest thing was his eyes. It was as if he wasn't looking at me, but he still seemed to recognize me. "You're late," he said. I reflexively asked, "Why am I late?" He didn't answer and pointed to the restroom door. A wave of fear washed over me. But despite my fear, I went into the restroom. The fluorescent lights flickered. I looked in the mirror. My face was pale, but it looked normal. As I was leaving, I noticed something next to the sink. Graffiti on the wall. Names, dates, and next to each name, the same sentence, "He saw the path again." My heart started beating faster than ever. I ran outside. When I went outside, the man was still standing in the same place. He was leaning against the car. He looked at me and smiled. But it wasn't a normal smile. "Where is this?" I asked. "A place with no visible exit," he said. "What do you mean, no exit?" I asked. There is, but most people don't notice it," he said. "What do you mean?" I reacted. "You think you're behind the wheel, driving down the same road, but the road is driving you," he said. At that moment, it seemed very absurd, but the fear inside me was growing. I got in the car, I locked the doors, started the engine. I drove out of the parking lot. I drove for about 5 minutes, and 5 minutes later, I saw the same sign. Rest area, 2 miles. My heart felt like it was going to jump out of my chest. I stepped on the gas. 120, 130, 150, but the road never changed. The same curves, the same cracks, the same worn-out road signs. I turned on the radio. There was a muffled voice on one frequency. The number of drivers who went missing on Interstate 80 in 2003, the voice cut off. On another frequency, vehicle found, driver missing, engine running. Just then, a headlight appeared behind me, a white sedan in the parking lot. It was following me. I sped up, It sped up too. Then it pulled up alongside me. He rolled down the window, and it was the same man, but his face looked older now, as if years had passed. "I was just like you," he said. I shouted back, "What would have happened if I hadn't stopped?" "You would have just been remembered," he said. For a moment, I saw a car overturned on the side of the road. There was someone inside. At that moment, I looked at myself. Same jacket, same hair. It was literally me. And our eyes met. Then everything suddenly went dark. When I opened my eyes, it was morning. My car was on the side of the road, the engine was cold, my phone was working. According to the police report, my car had been found abandoned for 3 days. They found me 30 miles away, unconscious. Yes, when I came to, I was in the hospital, and I only remember opening my eyes in the car. After that, nothing. That rest area wasn't on any map. But the police showed me one of the files, a file about drivers who had gone missing years ago. In one of the photos, there was a man standing next to a white sedan, but a younger version of himself. And I felt that the younger version looked a lot like me. Could that man have gone missing there and caused the accident to save me? If I hadn't left that rest area, would I have joined the ranks of the missing drivers? Just thinking about it gives me goosebumps, and I haven't traveled alone on the highway since that day.